What's up everyone, welcome to a very special video on the hottest smartphone at this moment, that is the new Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge, which is the most beautiful phone I have ever reviewed. The curved glass on the sides and the sleek beautiful design make this phone look like it's from the sci-fi movies, and Samsung really did a fantastic job with the hardware, not only the software features Samsung usually like to do. Now the purpose of this very special video is to show you this gorgeous device is not only very beautiful but also smart, intelligent, and there are hundreds of software features, tricks, hidden options that make the user interface unique as well. So let's get started, and I hope that you will find this video very interesting and useful like before. Now when the display is off, there is basically a night clock on the edge of the phone and it's clearly visible in the dark. You can manually set the duration and timing of this clock to save battery. I will show you how to enable this feature later on in this review. Now the curved edges of the glass don't only make the display stylish, but you can do lots of things, like with a simple swipe like this you can get different strips with different information, notifications, etc. Now there are flip covers with opening on the sides, so you can just swipe on the sides without even opening the flip cover. Swiping up or down will reveal more strips, and you can get news, your sports data, and I think this is the most innovative way of checking notifications. You can also swipe right to refresh, and you can also set the duration of this info strip up to 10 minutes, and clicking on this will get you the specific web page or the notifications. Next, there is a very interesting feature called People Edge. As you can see, there is a small strip here and you can swipe to get a list of your favorite contacts. Just click to assign the contacts and you can notice that there are different colors for different contacts. I will talk about this later. Just click on this and you can get all the info, all the notifications right on your home screen. Now when this Galaxy S6 Edge is resting on the table face down, the edges of the glass are actually visible, and Samsung did a really nice trick here. The Edge screen light up with different colors when there are notifications about contacts in My People, that is your favorite contacts selected, and you will receive alerts as well if you have notifications from My People as well. This is how edge lighting will look like, and you can also reject any call just by placing your finger on the heart rate monitor at the back for 2 seconds, and the phone will send a text message to the person calling that you are busy and cannot respond. These are the info strips available, and you can set your preference or interest from here. I'll describe all these features elaborately on my tips and tricks series reviews that I always upload, so don't forget to subscribe. I put lots of efforts in making these videos, so it will be great if you subscribe and keep in touch. Next, this amazing device comes with a feature called pin windows, that is, on the multitasking window you'll get this icon on the latest application, and if you click this you are locked into this application. You cannot go back and open other applications. This is very helpful in the browser and also for reading ebooks, etc. You can of course access all the features of the pinned application but cannot close that. To do so, you need to press and hold the back and recent keys simultaneously for around 2 seconds, and there you go. This feature is not enabled by default. You need to visit the settings, lock screen and security, other security settings, and pin window. Well guys, there is a very simple but handy feature for you. If you double tap the home button, you can launch the camera, and this works anywhere, anytime on the phone. That means when you are gaming and want to take pictures, you can do so and take candid images right away. Now by long pressing the recent key, you can split the display into two and open 2 applications simultaneously on the display. This is the best way of multitasking, and You can compare two web pages by opening browser on both the windows, and the most interesting feature is you can also share content, that is text and images. Let me show you a demo. If you just click here, there is an option for that. Now just press and hold the text and drag and drop. It's as simple as that. Now the most interesting multitasking option on this phone is the pop-up window. That means you can convert your applications into pop-up screen. There are a couple of ways to do so. For example, you can just swipe from either corner at the top and get a floating small window of your application. Now move it anywhere and also share content from the application in the background and other floating applications. Now again, the pop-up application can be converted into a floating icon. So this is a very interesting and handy feature. You can keep the running applications as icons on the screen. Now here on the recent applications list, if you just tap and hold on the compatible applications, they open in pop-up window, and this is another very nice way of launching the pop-up applications. Maximum of 5 apps can be put on the screen, and swiping these to the top or bottom of the screen makes them full screen. This is the official website of Gadgets Portal, that is gadgetsportal.in. You will find a written review and also camera samples here on this website, so check that out. Now as you know, you can select any text just by tapping and holding. Here from these options you will find the dictionary, and pressing this will bring a pop-up window as well. You will find the meaning of the word in different languages you have downloaded, and also in English as well. So this is a very useful feature. Let me show you how to get these languages. First of all, go full screen just by clicking this, and there you get all the translations in a single page with a search web option. Now let me show you how to download all of these languages. On my Galaxy Note 4 review I have shown you that, but a lot of you guys did not catch that. So first of all, just click on this more option and check these manage dictionaries. These are the languages I have already downloaded, and swiping up will bring the available ones. So just click here and download. It's as simple as that. Now this 5.1 inches display of this Galaxy S6 Edge is large enough for holding more applications. So if you don't mind smaller icons, you can go for 5x5 or at least 4x5 grid style. I do recommend this. Now before I move to the next feature, let me just show you how to take screenshots. First of all, you can just swipe your hand on the screen, or just press and hold the home and the power key simultaneously for a while. You must be familiar with the S Finder feature on the notification window. You can search for any keyword from any departments on the phone and also do web search. For example, if you just write S, all the applications, games and everything on the phone comes in a list. Now here on the contacts list, if you just swipe with 2 fingers, you will get more information including calling, messaging and emailing options. There is another very handy feature you get on the notification window called Quick Connect. Once you pair this device with another device, then while sharing media, there is no need to switch on the Bluetooth or Wi-Fi on either devices. Just select and share. You might have also heard about another feature called Smart Stay. With the help of the front-facing camera, the phone traces your eyes, and if you are looking at the display won't turn off. This is where you can find the option, and it's very helpful in the browser and also while reading ebooks. Next, I have for you something new which you will surely love. Just triple tap the home button and get the direct access options. You can enable direct access apps from here. Just click this, and you must already know these accessibility settings can also be found on the settings menu. Now under the dexterity and interaction option, you'll find the universal switch, which is a new addition to this Galaxy S6. With this you can interact with the phone with gestures. For example, you can blink, move your head left or right, and even open mouth to perform specific task on the phone without even touching the display. You can select an item, go to home screen, increase or decrease volume, open notifications, and also access the recent applications, etc. This might be very helpful for people with disabilities, or you can just show off this to your friends. There are few more switches you can add with the help of different accessories and also screen. Now on the accessibility settings, there are some sound detectors. You can find a baby crying detector and also a doorbell detector. So you might use this phone to monitor your babies, and the doorbell detector is also very handy. Just record the doorbell once and get notified when the doorbell rings. The phone also keeps the history. Now when you are in danger and in need of any help, just triple tap the power key and the phone will capture images with the front and back cameras, record an audio with the microphone, and send an SOS message with your location to your near and dear ones. This feature was previously called emergency assistance on the previous Galaxies. This is the message being sent, and you can pre-select the emergency contacts from the settings. Let me show you. First hit the settings, privacy and safety, send SOS message. You can add your emergency contacts from here as well. Next, let's talk about some battery saving tips. First of all, there are some battery saving options on the phone. Ultra power saving mode is the best among them. As you know, this display is a Super AMOLED display, and when you enable this feature, the display goes grayscale with very few applications, and you can get as long as full day backup with only 10 to 15% battery. The normal power saving mode also saves the battery by lowering the CPU clock speed and restricting the background applications. Well guys, you might know that there is a heart rate monitor at the back of the phone, and you can actually measure your heart rate with the help of this S Health application. Just put your finger on the sensor and wait for a while. The interesting part is you are getting a graphical interpretation just like the ECG. You cannot talk while measuring, so I need to be quiet. Let's try again. As you know, 72 is the standard and 61 is also just normal. You can even measure SpO2, that is the blood oxygen level, which indicates the fitness level and the intensity of exercise. Well, 95 to 100% is the normal range, and 93% is also just okay. The all-new Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge is a blazing fast device, but if you want, you can make it even more faster. Just go to About Device and click on the build number 7 times. Now the developer options has been enabled. This extra option gives you the provision of controlling the animations on the phone, which might delay the opening of applications by milliseconds. What you need to do is to just set the window animation scale off, and also you can control the transition animation and animator duration. Now there is no animation here, and the response from the phone is almost instantaneous. The Force GPU rendering enhances the performance of the GPU, and on low-end devices this feature is very handy for playing hardcore games. Now as you can see guys, I have placed a floating icon on the home screen. Just clicking this will bring some important applications and also gestures keys on the phone. For example, you can get the notification window right away, and there is also a cursor option. That means you can get a real mouse pointer on your display. Now the interesting part is this list is also contextual. That means if you open the assistance menu here on the camera, you will get camera related applications and settings. Assistance menu is not available by default on the screen. to enable, just hit the accessibility settings, dexterity and interaction assistance menu. To get the contextual icons, you need to enable the assistance plus as well. Next, I have for you another feature called download booster, which will help you in downloading large files. You can find this here, and for downloading files larger than 30 MB, the phone will use both LTE 4G and Wi-Fi network simultaneously to speed up the download. Now you can mirror the display of the phone to your car's display with this mirror link and get calling and other phone features on the display of your car. Samsung also included some security features into this S6 Edge. You'll find this device security and Samsung Knox embedded. With the help of this, you can get a separate and secure space for your important work. You can even perform a device scan on the phone for any malware with the help of the preloaded McAfee mobile security. If you put different ringtones for different contacts, you can know who is calling without even looking at the display. Now while setting ringtone, you will get this sound picker option, that is, the phone will automatically extract the highlights of the tones or songs. The loudspeaker of this new flagship is quite loud and clear as well. Now you must have heard about the direct dial option, that is, you can just put the phone to your ear and call the contact right away. Well guys, I really hope that you are finding this video very useful. There are hundreds of innovative options, features and hidden tricks on this phone, and I'm going to upload a bunch of video reviews on this smartphone, so make sure you subscribe and keep in touch. Now on this messaging settings, you will get this pop-up display option. That means when you are not on the messaging app, you will get the messages as pop-up display. You can also reply to them right away. Here on the keyboard, you can use some pre-assigned shortkeys like GP will bring you gadgets portal, and you can assign this from the keyboard settings. If you find the text on the messages are quite small, just use the volume rocker to increase the size, and you can actually pinch on the screen as well. Even the size of the keyboard can be adjusted. Just hit the settings and adjust keyboard size. The Samsung keyboard here actually learns from your day-to-day uses. That means the words are stored and your writing style is also noticed. So after a few days of uses, your writing experience with this phone will be much better. The next feature I have for you guys is one of the must-know features of this Galaxy S6 Edge. It's called Adapt Sound, and the thing is, the hearing capability of different people is different and the headphones are also different, so you can actually optimize your headset for your ear. And first of all, you need to calibrate, and it's a one-time process for this specific headphone. You will hear some beeps and you need to answer whether you can hear them or not. It's done, and from the curve you can see that the sound frequency response of the upper curve, that is with the Adapt Sound on, is much better. I'm telling you guys, this is going to change your overall hearing experience with your headphone, so do this, don't miss this. And you can also apply some sound effects if you like. Let me now quickly show you some nice tricks on the video player as well. If you want to seek any specific part of the video or just skip the intro, then you can control the scrubbing rate. Let me show you. Just press and hold on the seek bar and swipe up. It's now at half the speed, and swiping up will further decrease the speed. This feature is very handy specifically for large movies. There is another shorthand trick I have for you guys. If you just press the power key, the phone actually locks the screen along with the capacitive and the home key. So now you can watch movies holding your phone as you like. Next, let's check some camera features. The camera on this Galaxy S6 Edge is the best I have ever seen. The focusing is extremely fast and the image quality is also great. There is a virtual shot option for taking virtual 3D images, and the best option here is the autofocus tracking. That means you can track your moving subject like children and also cars. Not to mention you can record in breathtaking 4K and also in 2K, which is a new addition. The front camera can also record in 2K. For taking selfies, you can just show your palm to the camera and hold for a second. Then after 2 seconds, the camera will automatically capture the image. You must be wondering why so many features of Samsung devices are missing on this phone. Well, you can actually download them and you are getting your kids mode, car mode and also altogether app with which you can use this phone as walkie-talkie without any 3G or 4G connection, and also easily share data in between connected devices in the group. Optical reader can read text from camera captured images, and there are few more which I'll talk about in the full review. There are some premium applications available free of cost as well. So overall, this Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge is not only a beautiful phone from outside, but it's also versatile, intelligent, smart from inside. It's a true smartphone, I'll say. Now in this video I have just shown you 40 of my favorite tricks on this smartphone. This is just a trailer of what the phone can do, so I have a lot more videos coming through. Just like before, there will be a series of video reviews on this smartphone showing all the features step by step. So make sure you subscribe and keep in touch if you are interested in this device and thinking of getting one. What's the use of getting a Galaxy S6 Edge if you don't know all the features? You can share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, etc. if they are also interested. You can connect with me on Facebook at facebook.com/gadgetsportal, and also check my website gadgetsportal.in for the camera samples and a written review. There is a gaming channel called Gadgets Portal Play as well. Well, that's all for now guys. Thanks for watching, keep in touch and don't forget to subscribe. This is Sukesh Banik and have a nice day.